Mark, so far you have won 3 of our very, very most special prizes. Defeat 4 more opponents for a total of 20, and you'll win a 4th one. Tell them what it is, Bob.
It's a brand new car! Buick Century two-door coupe, the mid-size personal luxury car with a spacious, comfortable interior and classic exterior. The Century two-door coupe by Buick. In addition, great reflections gives your car the 20/20 shine. A shine so deep down clear, it's a perfect vision. Great reflections from DuPont. Now, back to Wink.
$2,000 in the pot. Mark, 3 boxes left on the board. The subjects that appear in those boxes when we shuffle might well decide your fate. Let's shuffle. Select.
Okay, Wink. For the block, I'll try News of the 80s.
News of the 80s to block Elsie. Question, Mark. In February 1980, this liberal politician was elected to an unprecedented 4th term as Prime Minister of Canada after defeating the conservative incumbent Joe Clark. For the block Elsie, name him.
Trudeau.
Yes, Pierre Elliott Trudeau of Canada. Good for a block. Put an X there. 2 boxes left. Elsie, we shuffle.
It has to be famous sites.
For a vertical block, famous sites. Answer this, Elsie, correctly, and we will have a tie game between you and Mark. Here's the question. First, take a look at this picture. Over 300 years ago, an Indian ruler built this beautiful tomb in memory of his favorite wife. For a tie game, name it.
We've been there. It's the Taj Mahal.
Yes, it's a tie game. Famous sites, one of the most famous in the world, the Taj Mahal, gives us a tie game. Elsie, congratulate Mark. Very well played game. Tie. $2,400 in the pot. We're going to pick up right there, show you 9 new categories, and the pot will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger with every correct answer you give me. Here are the subjects for the game. Who am I? Science fiction, clothes styles, basketball, USSR, famous firsts, symbols, comedy movies, and art. $2,400 we're playing with as we begin, Mark.
Okay, Wink. I'd like to start with Who Am I in the upper left.
All right, Mark. I am a mythical king with a touching story. My life has been so miserable. I can't eat the food on my plate or even kiss my wife or daughter. Everything I touch turns to gold. I mean, everything. Who am I?
You're King Midas.
Yes, that's right. King Midas with a Midas touch. Put an X there. Let's shuffle. Another $200 in the pot. Elsie.
I'll take the middle block, clothes styles.
Clothes styles in the middle were $300 to the pot. In the 60s, Elsie, a new fad in women's skirts was initiated by a young fashion designer named Mary Quant. This original style was said to have revealed the knee and a little more. First, name the skirt designed by Mary Quant, then name Mary Quant's native country. Here's your extra time. Fashionable skirt of the 60s. Name the skirt designed by Mary Quant.
Mini skirt.
That's right. Name Mary Quant's native country.
England.
Yes, that's right. Good for the center box. Put an O there. $300 in the pot. Takes it up to $2,900. Let's shuffle. Moving the categories around, we move back to Mark. Why are you laughing, Mark?
Yes. And that seems like...
Oh, I know you're laughing, Mark. Why are you laughing?
Yes, well, the last thing. Okay, it's a good seg into comedy movies. I'll take
comedy movies, right. All righty. Mark, the 1980 comedy film Hero at Large tells the story of an unwilling crime fighter called Captain Avenger. He's portrayed by one of the co-stars of television's Three's Company. Name the actor.
Ritter.
Yes, John Ritter. Our next goes in that box on comedy movies, and let's shuffle. In the pot, $3,100 and growing, Elsie.
Don't like the category, but it's art.
Art, you're going for a block. Elsie,
yes.
Winslow is the first name of a famous American artist whose paintings reflect the rugged character of New England fishermen and the sea. Tell me his last name for a block of Mark.
Thomas?
No, Winslow Homer. Winslow Homer. Still $3,100 in the pot. We move the categories around, shuffle quickly, and get back to Mark.
No. Wink, I'm going to go in the lower left for science fiction because what I know about basketball could be engraved on the head of a pin with room left over for the works of Shakespeare.
That being the case, Mark, don't blame you for taking science fiction. This 1979 sci-fi thriller, which told the story of a creature from another planet, has become associated with the warning, "In space, no one can hear you scream"? Name the film.
Alien.
Yes, that's right. Another X on the board for Mark. Another $200 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Moving the categories around for Elsie, she comes up with this decision.
It's USSR.
Shakes her head negatively and says USSR. Elsie, you're trying once again to block Mark. Question. The two leading newspapers in Russia include the publication named Investia and this Communist Party newspaper whose name means truth. For a block, name this famous newspaper.
TASS.
No, it's Pravda. Pravda, Investia, and Pravda. Let's shuffle the categories again. $3,300 remaining in the pot, Mark.
Okay, Wink, I'll try to win with comedy movies on the left.
Comedy movies. The category. Answer this correctly, Mark. You will win $3,500 in cash. When added to your prior winnings, your grand total will rise to $127,600, and you will become our third highest winner ever on Tic Tac Toe. Mark, the 1979 comedy caper Going in Style starred Lee Strasberg and two other comic actors as senior citizens who rob a bank. To become our third highest all-time winner, to pick up $127,600 in cash and prizes total, name either one of these two comedy stars.
George Burns.
One is Art Carney, the other is George Burns for Tic Tac Toe. Well, Mark, you did it again. Just standing here wondering, as you pick up that much cash in one fell swoop, does that money really seem like it's honest to goodness real money, or is it sort of a dream for you?
At the moment, it's just numbers floating in space, but I'm sure that I'll cope with the reality of it.
Those numbers, although they are white on that board up there, are very, very green in actuality. $3,500. Your total now $127,600 in cash and merchandise, as I said, now making you the third highest winner ever on Tic Tac Toe. Mark, congratulations.
Thank you, Wayne.
We'll try to see if your winning ways can continue against the Dragon shortly. Elsie, I think what happened to you, a couple of categories came up on that board that just you had to take, but you'd love to have stayed away from.
Right.
But you did play a tie game. That was worth $250, and you're a very lovely lady on those airplanes. I'm sure you're delightful, too. Thank you for being with us. God bless.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll be right back.